The top tonight, a Target Aid alert for anyone selling a used car.
What you need to know before letting the buyer drive off. 24-hour News 8's Evan Dean is live in studio with that story, all new at 6. Evan?
Yeah, Emily and Lindsay, it's a classic case of seller beware. For the seller we talked to today, one mistake turned into one big nightmare months after he got rid of his ride. In Johnny Rosella's cautionary tale,
I feel like I got screwed over big time.
The story starts back in August. A new car meant it was time to part ways with his old one.
A Kia Spectra.
So Johnny posted it on Craigslist for cheap. And before long, a buyer came to check it out.
Test drove it. He's like, all right, he'll take it. We ended up going to $325.
The buyer paid cash. Johnny took the plate, took off his insurance, signed over the title, and made sure the buyer signed it too. The deal was done. Or so he thought.
Yeah, I completely forgot about the car.
But just weeks ago, a sudden reminder in the form of a letter from the Secretary of State.
Saying it was impounded for almost 3 months.
And you're thinking what?
What the heck?
Turns out the car broke down on the buyer on the side of the road in Battle Creek a month after Johnny sold it. A local towing company brought it to their lot where it's been sitting for months. Johnny now has to pay some $2,600 if he wants it back. That's not money you want to pay.
No. It's not money I should pay.
Problem is, the car is still in Johnny's name. The title was never officially transferred to the buyer.
So you saw him sign it?
Yeah.
But he never took it to the Secretary of State?
No, he did not.
And Johnny's other problem...
The biggest mistake I have here is didn't get a bill of sale.
No proof that the deal was done. Johnny called up the buyer, who claimed the car was gone when he and a friend returned to fix it. He told Johnny he'd lost the title and also lost Johnny's number until he came calling.
The last thing he got to me was, I don't have the money. And he hasn't texted me, he hasn't called me since.
We were able to reach him. Tell me what's going on. But he wasn't interested in talking with us either. We also stopped by McLean's Towing. The ones with the Kia Spectra in their lot. The owner says this kind of thing happens at least once a month. They cut a deal with Johnny as they do with others. He only pays the towing fee, $163 in this case, plus signs over the title to them, and they keep the car for parts. At this point, it's Johnny's best option. He's now telling his tale in hopes that others are more careful and maybe less trusting.
My word of advice would be to, even if it's a family member or friend or whatever, make sure to get a bill of sale if you're selling it to someone.
And that's the very least you should do. Coming up at 7 o'clock, more helpful tips to avoid a nightmare like this. Back to you.